shore live in a fungal meadow. Hybris deserted. The colonists' houses are dark and there is no sign of a soul about. What? The crew requests a little R&R. They follow you into what passes for a meadow between livid mushrooms and oozing polyps. The silence of the place hangs heavily on you. Some of the crew attempt to break it with a ballad of the promised days. We could join them in their song, forage for mushrooms, or search for bronzewood spinsters. There is little obvious difference between the poisonous ones and the edible ones. Have we found anything related to mushrooms yet? I don't think so. So I would expect to get something like an uncanny specimen here, if I succeed. If I fail, I would expect I lose crew. That's a failure. Forbidden colors whoosh past your eyes. The crew holds your shoulders as you throw up every meal you ever ate, and then a few more for good measure. At least you didn't feel great with those mushrooms. Why? If you know what they do, then you can use them, right? I mean, I can think of a few situations where that kind of stuff would be useful. Better to be ill here than for the whole crew to go down with poisoning mid-journey. I disagree. I strongly disagree here. My person is more important than that of my crew. Anyway, that's a tale of terror, which is actually a good outcome. No smoke comes from the Brendan's chimneys. The fretwork on the town hall remains unfinished. A bee laced with curling frond flies by. Its drone, the only sound in Hybris. We could scavenge. Wonder where everyone is along with the pernickety factor, or... Well, let's first do that, collect that sample of Hybris pus. It oozes out of the fungal body, just as it would an infected sore on your arm. The difficulty in collecting samples isn't in having to climb to some remote peak or fighting off creatures who are all teeth and claws, it's in abiding the smell. Okay, let's wonder where everyone is. The pernickety factor is alarmed. This is very disagreeable. I was expecting to find people here. Disappearing like this is extremely rude. You split up and make a quick circuit of the village. You discover tables laid out for dinner, cold tea still in fair Nancy's spot, the notes, in large print, half written for the mayor's council meeting laid out on his desk. Abandoned bulls bob forlornly in the shallows of the marsh. You find the pernickety factor near the station. She holds up a muddy tarot card. 10 of cats. How peculiar. Let's keep looking. The only person we have known to be using tarot cards is the circus leader. Well, anyway, we could still search the colony. There are surely clues as to where the colonists have gone. Let's write a port report. I see the option. If we want to scavenge supplies, we should do that before finding out whether there's anyone, right? Let's do it. The silence unsettles your crew, but in musty lofts and dank attics, in coal scuttles and log stores and pantries, you find enough to burn. Abandoned magician's props. Huh? And eat too, with a little luck, secure a return journey. Be warned, now it is deserted. You will no longer be able to purchase fuel or supplies at Hybris. Plan your journeys carefully. Could I have gone to the shop, although there was no one there? That's weird. Anyway, we will search the colony. That's unlikely. The marshes are wild, the spores unswept. Laundry sits in piles in the wash house, several shirts abandoned in the mangle. The town hall has been set up for a show. A broken mirror sits on the stage. You find an abandoned set of tarot cards before a gold-framed mirror. A playbill for a Marzipan and Hallow, the Wondrous Wizards of Glass, has been discarded amidst the slough of pillows. The pernickety factor makes a face. I hate to suggest it, but Palmy and Plenty's might be able to shed some light here. They have a magician. As you turn to leave, you catch a glimpse of the reflection in the mirror. The face is not yours. Okay, we can just wander Hybris then. I don't think that's relevant. Okay. To the bazaar. We still have that bargain available. Makes a lot of sense, huh? Anyway, we got a lot of fuel and some supplies, so we could try out a new way, which I guess we will. Okay, so coming back here is gonna be... well, not dangerous, but we'll have to plan for that, because we will not be able to buy fuel or supplies here. We could go there. I don't want to go all the way back. We'll just explore. Sure. That's a dead cantankerous. Could look for an uncanny specimen, or oh, we can't can it. That's 96%. Partial success. We got some sovereigns. None of the remaining pieces are whole enough to be of interest, either academic or ghoulish. However, you do find a few fragments of carapace, veined with what looks like gold. Veined or veined?
Veined.
Veined. And there's wreck. The Kudak. We are not gonna risk that. Let's just take some terror. Oh hey. An ambush. Oh, these small fragments actually stop our shots. Loot the hold. A bulging sack. Okay, I was afraid it was going to be seeds. It's just souls. I'm hearing shooting. Actually, we heard that sound earlier. I didn't think anything of it, but... I think it's getting closer. Yeah, hi. Hey, that's a level. Are these the same options? Sure are. So we could get the terror down, that would be useful. I don't even really want to try the other options, so yeah, just get the terror down. And we get a sky sword too. Okay. We also have that level. Let's take it. Below stairs, a scandal. Haunted. You are plagued by the past, by some guilt or sin or old ordeal that will not let you rest. Enter the Great Game. Once London crawled with agents of Paris, Vienna, Istanbul. Now in the heavens, the old players must find a new purpose and new enemies. Okay, I was working as a ministry auditor, so that kinda makes sense. You worked secretly to keep London free from the machinations of her ancient jealous rivals. Or domestic threats. Foreign powers. We have 3 supplies. That is enough. Events could use some of our supplies, but if we ever find eels, then we can replenish it. Actually, even Kentankery could replenish it. Mold pastures. There's a place here. Eleutheria Transit Relay. Oh. Let's stop there. A stone edifice, scintillant with sigils, is encased in a contrivance of steel and brass. This is a Singh-Jenkins relay allowing transport, by a loophole in some cosmic mandate, to a far-flung district of heaven. This one leads to Eleutheria, a place of revolutionaries and malcontents. It is little used. We could buy a travel permit. The superintendent eyes you sullenly from behind his bronzewood kiosk. Oh, we can just buy it. That's just 800. Or we could acquire it. Two Visions of Heaven and 3 ministry-approved literature. Because he's bored. Okay, sure. And then we would need secrets to travel there. Or tea. Okay. So ministry-approved literature here could save us 800 sovereigns. It would also use 2 Visions of the Heavens. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Oh. Okay. I expected it to join somewhere, but okay. Well, that's not too good for our supply situation. I think we're still fine though. Let's just not use the scout ever. So we need to hit the circus to uncover what happened in the Hybris. And then we're just going back to New Winchester, right? I think we are gonna be due a trip to Magdalene's quite soon after that. That's a Scribe Spinster. I don't think we're gonna mess with it. That's a shame. Could not touch that. Wreck. But please leave. Enter through the yawning tear in the hull. Or mourn the dead, because that will get our tear down. Yes. There we go. Yeah. The Scribe Spinster is here, so I kinda wanna kill it to recover some hull. If I use the cover effectively, then that can work. And really, we are just gonna go. That's the second Scribe Spinster. Did it hit? I don't think it did. It is so much faster than us. Especially since we keep dodging left and right. Come on, man. Don't make me murder you. Ah, that is so stressful. Okay, you know what? You're being a massive prick, you're gonna die. I think it stops shooting when we shoot him. I could be wrong. There you go. Get what you deserve. Ugh. We could send out crewmen with axes. That would get us some bronze wood. That's not what we need right now. We don't really need experience either. I do not want to risk my crew here. Although, it's not a big deal. We can get some more in New Winchester. We've been gone for long enough. Okay, sure, we try. Is it just bronze wood? The axes rise and the axes fall. The lambent mist complicates the endeavor, but eventually your expedition returns with a haul of bronze wood planks. Okay.